Mom didn't want to do this one with me today. Savage Avengers, The Flash, Suicide Squad 1 and 2, and what's going on with the channel. Yeah. It's looking like the next actual traditional media book is going to be the Scarlet Pimpernel. But that's what it's looking like. For everybody. Anyway. On, on with the review. Okay. Suicide Squad 1. I thought that this book, the guy that now works is the head manager at the comic book store I go to. Garrett, you've heard me mention him before. I've just called him the new guy up to this point. He hit it out of the park with this one. Out of the park, grand slam, whole 9 yards, but I still wouldn't give it to your kids. But like I said in the last one, suicide's in the name. It's not, if you're gonna put suicide on a book and name that part of your team, you gotta use common sense too, people. I mean, I'm all for just having a safe space for your kids, but you gotta use common sense. You can't just come to the party, say, "Oh, I brought my kid here." It's the movie Deadpool, and I was pre-warned about the strip club scene, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. I'm just doing it anyway. No, you can't do that. And to complain about it at that point is just ruining everybody else's fun. You gotta use your common sense. It was really enjoyable to read because, like I said, I have number 2 in this review as well. And it was kind of like a huge cartoon show at that point. It was like, I like that Superboy's on the team, but I don't think his morals are gonna fit. And there's probably gonna be clashes with Amanda Waller, and she's gonna try to brainwash him. But the brainwashing will take, and then I'll shave his head again, or it won't take, and she'll find issue with his whole get up. Yeah. It could go one of those two ways. Connor doesn't belong on the Suicide Squad. Connor Kent was always designed to be a hero. He died a hero. He got brought back a hero. He didn't do any of those things he wasn't trying to take over like the multiverse or change history in any major meaningful way. Um, the the thing at the end here, not gonna show it to you, but the end of Suicide Squad 1 was kind of ruined because I looked at the pictures. You didn't even have to read it. You knew that that was what was going on. It was nice, but yeah, I kind of spoiled myself a little bit there. I knew Connor would show up at the end. That that night I read the Crime Syndicate issue again. Um, yeah. Otherwise than that, good book. Pick it up. Um, read it the same way I did, though. That's the same thing as what I said for They Call Him Marvelous. Pick it up and trade if you can. In the future. If you're in the future. And this video is old and they're like, all Bob's predictions were wrong. Ha ha ha. Yeah. So on to number 2. I think they'd be fools. I like that the cover actually happened. But like I was saying, they they'd be fools not to have Superboy Prime just wreck the Suicide Squad. That's what I want to see. I asked Mom if she thought it could happen. She said, "Yeah, could be," because wherever this guy Connor goes, Superboy Prime is sure to follow because he is like his main villain now. Um, but that won't be till like issue 14, if anything. They gotta set up the characters first, and if this is any indication, Talon may be dead soon. Or any of the other members of the Suicide Squad. Like I said, I don't think that they're gonna kill off Superboy. I just he's too old. He's not like Talon, where Talon's a relatively new character, and most people are wondering who the fuck's Talon. Well, I'm not gonna explain to you who Talon is. I don't particularly care for that character, but yeah, Peacemaker is kinda dead, but you gotta remember the Creeper is in this universe, and the Creeper survived Joker gas, so why couldn't the Peacemaker? For any fans of Peacemaker, um, out there. For all you people like me that really didn't trust him to begin with, yeah, they want us to believe he's dead now. Despite having a John Cena movie on the way. A movie that is a movie starring John Cena as Peacemaker. They want us to believe he's dead. But so far, he's dead. How about that? So far, the cover actually didn't lie. Um, I liked how they're gonna incorporate Batman. Um, I like the small little things involving this issue. Like I said, I like that it tied in with issue 1 quite nicely. I like that it showed Peacemaker's history. I like that I just plain like this issue. All those little things added up. Like I said before, it made it a fairly decent issue. It wasn't like where Bart died, where I'm gonna remember that for the till the day I die. But if Mom said, "Want to read this again?" I would. Say when they bring back Superboy Prime again, or Inertia, or like King Shark to fight Connor, I'd totally read this again. Another good book this week. Again, I'm not doing scores, but all the books are relatively decent this week, so keep that in mind. There isn't anyone that I felt was particularly like the challenge of the Super Sons last week, where that was a dull. Where does this fit into continuity book? I could tell where everything fits, even the Marvel book that I picked up. Um, this fits somewhere after that event, having to deal with having to deal with Conan coming into present day. There you go. It wasn't a huge, big event, but I'm glad to see they're following up on it. Um, this too, I wouldn't read to your kids. Because Spider-Man, the cover doesn't lie. Spider-Man gets beat up. And it was nice to see it through the perspective of the Rhino, though. The Rhino was definitely very humorous in this. And like I said, I'm a huge fan of Conan. Y'all know that. So, yeah. Conan definitely does his thing in this. I'm kind of curious to see where the rest of the Savage Avengers are, being that I didn't pick up this till last week. I didn't pick up this series, not this issue. This issue was this week, but I didn't pick up the series and show any interest in the series till last week. So far for me, it's been Conan beats on people. Not Conan makes friends or Conan shows that he is the good Samaritan. Anything like that. No, it's been, and I know there's other Avengers on the Savage Avengers. There's Wolverine, there's Venom, there's Punisher, and that's just on the cover. Yeah. I am curious to see if their stories will intertwine at some point, because they establish at the end of this that time is like falling apart, as often happens in these comics. And again, I love time travel, so I was totally on board with that. Totally on board with, excuse me, the Red Baron getting abducted by time vortex or whatever um, in this book. I enjoyed his appearance in Booster Gold in the other company in DC, but um, this I'm definitely curious to see where it's going. So there's that. Yeah. What else can I say about it without giving it away? That's a tough one because I enjoyed this. Um, yeah, Savage Avengers, pick it up. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I don't feel I can say anymore. The next one, okay, the next one, he fights Ghost Rider. You can tell that by the picture. It's not spoiling anything. Um, on with the one book I read this week that I gladly give to you. I gladly give to your kids. The Flash. Gotta check the number. Number 769. So, yeah, again, I, I can't say the whole series because I don't know you, I don't know your life, but I, I do definitely think that this book, the art was very lighthearted and it was very upbeat. It was just made me feel like I'm not wasting my time, which is a good thing. Anytime you can do what this book did and show that inner child in all of us, a little bit of love, you're doing your job in comics anyway. I mean, I like the introduction of Gold Beetle, but just look at this art. Man, look at this art. And then, when you got to present day, it flipped to this. Closer to present day. You know. Um, yeah, there's like 3 different eras going on here. And they each have their own art style, which I really enjoyed. I enjoyed how there really was the giant dominator. Just like on the cover. I enjoyed that it meets my one joke quality that I always say needs more Bart. Well, this book had enough Bart. Not too much Bart, just enough. Yeah. Um, I wouldn't give this pick of the week. Ironically, there would be no pick of the week because all the books were very enjoyable. Even the Suicide Squad. Again, thanks, Garrett. You hit the ball out of the park, man. Okay, now I gotta ask my question. What are you reading? I I often say literacy is important, but what are you reading? What are your thoughts? Let me know down in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Do all the things. Do all the things. And just don't be shy. Uh, um, did you hate The Flash? Am I wrong? Is is there something I'm missing with the Savage Avengers? Is Suicide could Suicide Squad take a different route than Connor either getting brainwashed, rejecting it, or him shaving his head again? Yeah, let me know. And until next time, Bob out. Yeah.